Hi everyone, good morning to you guys and welcome back to Faith Movements with Yvette. If you are new here, thank you for joining. And if you are my older subscriber, thanks for coming back to watch my channel, Faith Movements with Yvette. See, I'm still wearing the braid that I did. I'm still wearing them. All right. So let me say to all the celebrants today. Today is Thursday, the 20th of August. Anyone who are celebrating their birthday today, happy birthday to you. And also, if you are celebrating your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. Yes, enjoy your day in whatever way you want to enjoy your day. Just have fun. But remember what you're doing. Remember to put God first. Right? Put God first in all that you do. So today I'm just going to be chit-chatting a little bit, you know. I'm just going to be chit-chatting a little bit on a topic that I am wondering, you know, what's really happening sometimes. Sometimes I wonder what is really. I'm kind of hot, people, and I don't want to turn the fan on, so I'm using this fan here to fan myself. All right. My topic is why. Let's say, I'm going to use the word choose life. Choose life. Because sometimes I sit down and I wonder, and I said, why is it that people do some crazy things that, you know, would cost their life, their life and the life of others. You know, from watching the news, I'm not a news person still, and I really don't like watching news. If the topic on the news is good, then I will watch the news. But if it's bad news, really and truly, I don't like to watch news. But sometimes while I'm watching, especially the news from back home, and I see so many young men, even young ladies too, giving away their lives. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by said giving away their life. It's all about wow. People, I mean, they don't care, as if they act as if they don't care about life. Because number one, these bike riders, wow. Each time you watch the news, you're seeing where a bike rider crashed here or crashed there and die. And sometimes they have a pillion on it, you know. And both of them die. They die, right? Now, the laws are that you wear, on a bike, you wear your helmet. I think the pillion need to wear a helmet also, yeah? But you have seen so many people riding a motorbike without helmet. I've seen where people, if they don't die, they have a broken arm, they have a broken leg. And most of the time, you know, I always heard that they die, they pass away. They ended up in the hospital and then pass away, or right on the spot they are, you know, pronounced dead. Now, what I'm trying to say to these bike riders, just take caution. Just take precautionary measures. Wear your helmet. Wear your helmet. Your helmet can save your life. Now, I see where a lot of times they are stopped by police officers. And sometimes the police officers are really tough on them, you know, really tough. And they want to the bike riders, they want to act as if, oh, they are right. They are right. Nobody not to tell me say no, me to wear a helmet. Nobody not tell me to do this. Nobody not to tell me to do that. Come on. This is your life we're talking about. Your life. It's not nice, especially if you have a poor, you're coming from a poor family, right? And if a person die, they are not able to do a funeral. Maybe they have to go out there to ask for collection. Maybe they have to go out there to ask the government for help. And why are these young people choosing to put their family through all of this? Why are they choosing to put their family through all of this? Whether they have money or not to bury their children, whether they have money or not, why are you putting your family through it? You know what happened after those tragic thing happens? Is that you left your parents, if you still have parents, you left them to mourn, to weep. Come on. I think you guys need to start looking into yourself, knowing that life is the greatest. Life is the greatest gift that God could have ever given to anyone. And that is why Jesus gave his life for us. He gave his life for us. See how important life is? He just give it for us. So, which means that we can live. We can live. You don't have to go out there riding a motorcycle as if you're crazy, as if you don't care. And the next thing I'm looking at is the one wheel thing. They're always on this one wheel. I mean, you can stunt your bikes and all of that, but you have to be very careful. Where are all the gears that you're supposed to wear? I think they wear some stuff. I'm not sure, but I think I see people wearing some padded stuff on their knees. That if if the bike fell, then their knees won't get damaged. I see they wear their helmet and all of that. So why not practice those things? Practice those things, my young men and young ladies too. Sorry. One of the accident that I saw recently in Jamaica, it was a young man. He slammed into a car, and the pillion was on it, and it was a young lady, and both of them died. The young man died right on the spot. The young lady spent a couple of days in the hospital and then died. I never forget when my mother used to say, "Me no love bike. I don't love bike because bike no done make." My mother said that all the time. I don't think my mother ever gone on a bike to sit down and to get a ride on it and someone ride with her on the back. I have never seen that. My mother always say that bike no done make. Right? So be careful. I told you the wheels it have, people, 2 wheels. Not because you can control it, but sometimes you're trying to control the bike and the bike get out of control with you on it, and it costs a life. Right? So I don't believe that you should be riding without a helmet, or you put your protective gears on. That if you even had a fall in the knee, you would save your knees. Understand? You would save your head. I saw another accident where this guy's leg has been broken, and the leg broke so bad that the leg is now pinned, right? Pinned. And you know what saved the head? Is because he was wearing a helmet. Because that helmet, when they showed it on the video, that helmet got a big hit on it. You could see where it scratched. You could see the big scratch that the helmet got on it. If he wasn't wearing that helmet, what would happen to his head today? And then again, in my community also, sorry, there are a lot of bikes there too, and I'm just asking these young men, please, when you're riding your bikes, just ride careful, man, and remember you're riding and passing people on the street. You're passing elderly people, you're passing children on the street, you're passing people who their brain is not not working well. Let's say they are out of their mind. You might hit them too, and and both of you might die, both of you might end up in the hospital. So I'm just talking to my young people today, please. Be careful on those bikes, right? Be careful on those bikes. Also, I will be talking about even people who are driving cars, any kind of vehicle, you know, once it can take you from A to B or Z, once it can take you from there, it's a vehicle, even your bicycle. But let's talk about the car though. Sorry, I don't know. I think I catch a little cold. My throat is not feeling well. Yes, so yeah, the drivers who are driving these cars also. When they see road, then do road, when I lie. When them see road, them do road, when I lie to you. I've seen so many accidents, especially when there's one nice piece of road, They don't have no mercy on the car, they don't have no mercy on themselves, and they don't have no mercy on who walk on the road, and they don't have no mercy on who in the car with them. Oh God, I'm just pleading to you, my people. Life is the greatest. You don't want to take somebody else's life by ending up driving into a light pole, driving the vehicle into another vehicle, driving the vehicle over into a precipice. And the other thing about it too, most of the time, these people are coming from a party and they drank the whole time and then they gone into a vehicle to drive. And how much road they must see before them? Two roads before them. Instead of them seeing one, they must see two because then they're high. Some of them high, This is not good, my people. This is not good. We need to start to think about people's life that you're having your vehicle. You need to start thinking about them or us because we are in your cars, and you need to know that when you're driving like that, consider somebody else's life. Just take precautionary measures and be safe. Put your seatbelt on. And put your seatbelt on. Make sure you put that on. Make sure your rear view mirror is properly set so you can see what is behind you, especially when you're reversing. You know what I mean? Just make sure you're doing the right thing before you get out of your before you get get into your vehicle and start driving. You need to consider doing the necessary things because that can save a life. Yeah. So I'm begging you, please, begging you, please do that which is right. Life is important. Life is important. Yeah. You could be driving. I saw another accident. Oh my God. The lady was walking way underneath. What do you call it? We call it the Pesa. I think it's in Kingston. And she was walking under the Pesa of those buildings that were there. And she was just minding her own business, walking along, and there came a car right off the road and I see everything when it picks the woman up. Hit the woman down and she died right there on the spot. It's not a nice looking up, people. Me I beg you now. I went to my bed with this thing on my mind and I said, you know what, I need to get up and talk about it. I need to really get up and talk about this because, when these things happen, man, you know how much your family members cry and weep and mourn the loss of their loved ones. Please, I'm asking you, drivers and riders, please, I am asking you, please look out for people on the street. Even look out for yourself. Me nothing gonna want that, No matter how time hard, me nothing gonna want that, So no need to do better on the road, then, man. Do better on the road. Some of us are riding and driving and you don't know the road. Because most of the roads, especially in my area, is pothole from one end to the other end. And run from one end to the other end is just potholes. So you might be driving and you find one smooth little piece of road, and then by the time you're supposed to turn a corner or to come, go down on a straight, you're heading straight into a pothole because you don't know the road. And then what? You're trying to save somebody, and then you yourself ended up in the pothole. and all sort of mayhem happen. Right? So you don't know the road. Be careful while you're driving. Please, may I beg you. Because I don't want to be in that car or on that bike. Yeah, I go on a bike sometimes. I ride on a bike sometimes. But if I'm on a bike, I always say to the person, look here, take time to ride with me. No, come, what? I'm afraid me not lie. Now, people might say, if you're not dead out of a car accident or a bike accident, you're go dead. I understand. You might die. The Bible didn't tell me that everybody are go dead. The Bible did not say that. But we're not half dead. We're not half dead, But in the same time, and come on, please, I'm asking you, my family members, people who I don't even know, I'm just here talking to you guys. So take it easy on the roads, please. The life you save might as well be yours. Yeah? So try to save others that you see on the road. You don't directly go and hit into people like that. And there's another thing that is, there are a lot of distractions, a lot of distractions, especially the phones. I saw people driving and their eyes are down on the phone and like that, their head up, their head down, and they're on the phone dialing numbers or whatever, texting or whatever. Come on. If you want to make a call, if you want to write a text, park your vehicle for a few seconds and text. Tell the person you're driving now, or you send a voice note quickly. Stop, send a voice note and say to the person, listen, I am driving now, I'll talk to you later. Whatever. But you just keep your head down but on the phone and you're doing that, then up, and then you look again, and then you can't do that. This is not right. Remember again too, most of your people, you have children taken to school. Some of these cars and buses are filled with school children. Now, if you're taking the people's children to school, make the people reach a school safe and reach back home to them parents safe, no man. Come on, we are our brother's keeper, and the moment we start to look into life from a different angle, then we all know that more life could be saved. Yes, more life could be saved. Wow, it is all about life. People need to look into things. You can't just drive and ride as you have a like. One of the things also that causes a lot of accidents on the road are animals. Animals who just run out in front of a vehicle. Come on, this is something that you have to look out for. Animals will just run out in front of your vehicle. Yeah, a lot of times they damage up people's vehicle. I know that for sure, they do. Yes, a lot of times they run out into people's vehicle. Yeah, they do. And putting on some lip balm here, my lip is a bit dry. Yeah, it causes accidents. Some of the time the animal die because of the hard hit they got from the vehicle. And the animals do not know better, right? Animals do not know better. So the one who know better are the human beings. Human beings, you know better. Be careful on the streets. I just want to tell you guys to try life. Try life. Life is the greatest gift. As I repeat myself, life is the greatest gift. Because Jesus died for us, right? He gave his life for us. But because he's Jesus, he's God himself, he rose from the dead. And he loves us with an everlasting love. And we need to just think about life. Please, may I beg you now? May I beg you? Please, may I beg you now, people? Just think about life and try life. Try life. All right? Wow. Another thing I would like to talk about is the way people has been treated, especially going into a taxi. whether it's a car, whether it's a taxi, bus, car, whatever. People, you know, you go into a taxi and whether you're used to the packing up or not, in a nice when you're stuck in a vehicle and your leg are cramp, you know, your foot them dead, you know me, I tell you, I know 1, I know 2, I know 3 times I would go on a taxi and I'm telling you, I can't feel my leg. They are so tightly packed that another person sitting on this leg once it is, especially if you get this down in the middle of the seat, you know. Sorry. If you sit into the middle of the seat, one person on your right and one on your left, I am telling you, you can't walk when you come out, you know. And sometimes we have to catch up on the seat, traveling miles and miles and miles in a bad road, in a everything. I don't know, and like a lot of vehicles are in front of you and the vehicle is going so slow. You say, Father God, do make the vehicle retreat, gonna make me can't come out. This my foot them dead. I remember somebody told me that his leg cramped so bad that when he get out, he fell on the ground. This is something I am looking at. It's not that I am saying any bad thing about things expensive at Jamaica. Things expensive around the world. But when you pack the cars and pack the taxis like this, it is not doing you any good, you know. People, your drivers and people, not doing your car any good, you know. You know what you do? You broke down your car. Too much weight is already in your car. Car parts are expensive. Roads are bad. Gas is expensive. But why are you tearing down your car with so many people packed into one car or packed into one vehicle? You mash up your one vehicle. And then today you full up your car and you make one little money. You make one little money. Or you make a good amount of money then. And tomorrow you have to carry the car and go fix it. Because the rear end tear is gone because the car was too loaded. I'm just saying this, you know, to say that I understand that you would want to make a quick money. But in the same time, the quick money you make, it'll go right back into the mechanic hand. Am I lying? I'm not lying, you know. I'm just telling you what I think. Do not overload your cars like that. Do not overload your cars like that. If you notice, if you're loading a truck, or if you, I think on the truck or somewhere, either in the paperwork or what, they tell you how much load is to go on that truck. How much load is to go on that truck, right? So for a small car, a small Vaxi, a small Noah vehicle, whatever cars or whatever buses, there are certain amount of weight that should be on that vehicle, you know. That certain amount of weight should be on that vehicle. For me, a taxi, if you have smaller people in the back of your car, I am talking about a car. At least 4 people on the back, once the persons are small and 1 at the front, right? That is 5. Plus you have the driver there as 6. 6 persons already in the car. That would be okay for people to sit a little bit more comfortable. Remember, you know, people not have the money if you take taxi, if you go all over the place every time you want money. You have to spend money if you go here and go back tomorrow and go back the next day. Even for people who are traveling to work every day, I don't know how taxi fare is expensive, and sometimes you have to take more than one taxi. I know what I'm trying to say. I know that you guys would rather to make one trip with 12 people in your car more than carry 4 at the back and 1 at the front. I know that you make a quick money that way, but like I say, what sense does it make? Especially in a freeway community where them the bad road head there. When I mash up on the vehicles, and you need to start to think about people's body who cannot take the pressure on their legs, and when you come out you fall down. It's not nice. Tell you the truth, that's not nice. I want you to put yourself into our place. The drivers, I want you to put yourself into our place where you go sit down in a back seat and make one whole of people come sit down beside you. And maybe drive. When I go sit down there and feel the pressure that we are undergoing. Sometimes rain falling and the car windows are up. They don't have no AC and we in there burn up. We in the car burn up. Come on. I am only saying this, you know, not from a bad feeling. I'm just saying that these are things that we need to look into. For real. Just look into it for me now, please. Sorry, my throat. just look into it. I just took 2 Advil, colon sinus Advil, so my throat will soon get better. I think this thing is from the heat and, the heat and then the fan trying to cool it down, because I have to sleep with the fan straight through. Anyways, forgive me with my throat problem. Yeah, so don't come and get me for this, people. I'm gonna say I want to share a chat about, because alright, me not tell you lie. Once I was going to Sablamar and I was in a taxi, and believe me, I was so uncomfortable. The seat that I was sitting on, there was a spring. There's this, the seat them have spring, the car seat have spring, and I'm telling you that spring, it stick my bottom, it stick me on my bottom, it stick my bottom, so till it stick me on my let's say on my right side, the right side of my leg, then that leg area there. Oh my God. And I try everything just to be comfortable, and because of the bus, that little bus was so packed, and I was like saying, oh, what is this thing is just squeezing my bum. I don't know what is there. This will, you know what the driver said to me? You think say are your bedroom you're in, woman? You think are your bedroom you're in? And I say go my driver, and I say go come in my seat, come sit down my driver, and you will feel what me I talk about. You think I in your bedroom you're there? You think? No, I'm not. My bedroom don't have so much people pack up in it. My bedroom, in my bedroom me I done there, that Jamaica, it don't have no spring in there juke me. So why would that person ask me if me think say in my bedroom me there? That don't make no sense. My bedroom have other stuff in there, not human beings pack up in our vehicle in there. I don't know human pack up in there, but your people need, and these are the things. Just if they would just say to the person, I'm so sorry that the spring is squeezing you, and yes, I know it's there, and yes, I am gonna get it fixed. Just say that now. Just say that. And I am telling you that argument continued until I had to tell him, could you just stop and let me out? You see, the moment him let me out, me I tell you, saying quarrel with me goes from Withorn, way up in the hill of Withorn, until he reached right at the hospital gate in Sava. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, let me out here. You see, the moment he let me out there, he drove off the bus. The police just stopped him and give him a big ticket right there. Not that I am laughing about it, but please, what you do to others, it could be your own detriment. You can't be talking to people like that and saying, you think you're in your bedroom. No, I'm not in my bedroom, but I am telling you what I am going through. And at the same time, somebody sit down on my leg and my foot are dead and the spring are juke me, and my foot are dead and the spring are juke me, and uncomfortable as hell. If the word is sound bad, sorry about it. Very, very uncomfortable. And these are the way they wanted to sit down in a them vehicle, and when you reach where you go, you can't walk. You could have drop on, by the time you drop, car run over you. Me not lie. It is not a good look, people. And I'm talking about these things. It's on my mind to talk about, and so I talk about it. I don't have a vehicle back home, you know. I normally always have vehicle, but since I was coming to Canada, I sold my car, and so I don't have one home, and so I have to travel on these taxis. Some of them, they pass you, you stop them, no, they're not going your direction, and by the moment you got into another vehicle behind them, it's the same direction they're traveling into, and all because of them, they don't like you. They tell you all sorts of things because they don't want to carry you in their car, because you know, say you're going to complain, say your foot a cramp and this and that, you're going to complain about something. They're ready to ask if you think you're in your bedroom in there. And I say, I would never have a taxi on road and ask nobody to pack up in there like a sardine. No, because I consider other people. Believe me, I do consider other people. And for me, I can't take nobody's sitting and like the cars then pack up them and say, you can't hold the baby here, the child here on your leg. It's a big thing again. I can't allow a child to sit on my lap and me uncomfortable if you drive from one point to X point with a child on your lap. It is uncomfortable. You just want to sit comfortable. Me I tell you, that's what me I talk about. You want to sit comfortably in those vehicles. So I think you need to start looking into those things and just say, all right, I'm gonna do this for my passengers. I'm gonna do this for my passengers. I won't let them squeeze. If you all right, let me not tell you say no. If you have 4 people in the back of the car and one small one can hold in there, well, but you can't go put another big somebody in the car, you sit down in there, you squeeze like hell, the car door have to fly with you, everybody have to lean pan car door and bend up and set all kind of way. Come on. Anyways, enough of that, because I know somebody might have get me for this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Me just pray that when me go back to Jamaica, me nah buck up in them sitting there. You know nice, you know? Drivers, you know nice. Put yourself in our place. You give another driver your car to drive and you go sit down in the passenger seat and see. Especially in the back where so many people are sitting down. So many people are there. Go and sit in that seat and you will see what I am talking about. Right? Don't get me for this. Please do not. Yeah, the next thing I'm gonna be talking about. Sorry, I'm just gonna get the water and come back. The next thing I'm gonna be talking about is I'm sorry. All right, the next thing I'm talking about is a lot of people when they go to Jamaica, they are not used to be packed up into vehicle like that. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some water. They are not used to being packed up into a vehicle like that. And most of the people you see go to Jamaica, they have their own cars. They have their own vehicle. And even if we're going on a taxi, I remember when I go to the supermarket sometimes, and if my husband is not there to pick me up, or my son, I don't drive here. And I don't know why, but I don't drive here. Anyways, that's enough of that. If you call a taxi, it's you alone going in that taxi, you know? You alone. Nobody else going in there. One person, me say no. Well, if it's 2 of us, one at the time when my husband wasn't feeling well and we went shopping and I said no, I won't allow him to drive, and we went and we do our shopping and then we call a taxi because it was 2 of us, so the taxi man take 2 of us. Because let me tell you people, just listen to what I'm saying. It's no bad way. I'm just telling you how things go. You would go into that taxi and we go into the back, not even the front. When I go on the front seat, go sit down. I hardly see people in the front of the taxi because the thing is, it's only one person in the back you go see me. If I 2 away in the back see me. One person I go front and one there back. Alright? So these are what the taxi men do. You call them, they pick you up, and then they take you home. Nobody else going in that car with you. And that is what I like. No, it is not from the shopping area that we go to. It would cost us $6 to come from up there to here. It's just about 6-7 blocks from where we went shopping. We would go shopping, regular shopping place. That's how we go, right? It only costs us $6. If I one person $6 and if I 2 $6 same way. Lord have mercy, it is so different here than back home. It is really, really different. Then I'm up on taxi video, then I'm so sorry. Each time I'm doing a video, I always hear those emergency vehicle in the background because I'm living close by the road. Them not pack up the car. Them not packing up the cars, you know. It's only 1 or 2 people sit down in there, so your foot now go cramp. So when we go home and we say to them, say, Lord, me can't manage this, you know. Don't believe that because we live a foreign we come and show off. And the show off is what a lot of people is used to. A lot of people used to not being squeezed in vehicle. So we got to consider all of those things too. No, so me don't understand some people, you know, me not lie. They really, my taxi man, they're rude, you know. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to talk to people, and that is not nice. It is not nice at all. Yeah? So I'm just saying that, you know, we can change our ways, we can have love, we can show love, and try life. Try life. Life is the greatest gift, man. Just try life, try love, try to be there in the person's space. Just say, you know what? I can only imagine what these people are going through, or else they wouldn't be talking about it so much. Some say my leg a squeeze up, some say me can't feel my foot. Oh, enough time me in a taxi and I say, Lord, they can't feel my foot. They not even not pay your mind. Instead them pay your mind and turn up your music in their ear, in them ears that they not hear, where you act like they not hear. Say, I say my foot them are dead. I want some help. I wish I could get out here. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. I mean, I say, sometimes we are saying, people are saying that, boy, you know, putting yourself in a place and feel we are feeling in the back of them car, you know, because them too packed up. Right? Saying this and saying that is for two reasons. If the car should get in an accident, you know how much people might die, you know how much people might end up in hospital and cripple or whatever. And the other thing, you're saving your own vehicle, my brothers and taxi operators. You're saving your own vehicle. You know what? You're saving some money in your pocket. You're saving some money in your pocket. It is not all about the 8 people you're gonna carry in a small car and the money that you're making, the fee that you're charging, taxi fare that you're charging. It is not all about that, you know. It is that you're saving your car. Tomorrow you don't have to take your car to the mechanic. Am I lying? It is only something that I really need to talk about. But when I go home, I know this is going to happen again. But for me, I have to start thinking for myself, because my foot them easy to get cramp. My foot them easy to cramp up. You understand? I feel like no blood not circulating it when persons are pressuring your body like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to start looking into this now, where, you know, if I'm not seated comfortable, then I may have to get off the vehicle for real. And if you see people doing that, don't curse them out and say, "Galang we go, girl, galang." Don't do that. We have to know what we are feeling, please. I love you, my taxi guys. I love you, because you have to take me from point A to point B if I don't have a vehicle, right? You have to take me from point A to point B if I don't have a vehicle for myself when I'm home. So you don't treat people bad because they said, "Me can't drive with him anymore because the car, I pack up your car." Don't feel bad. See the person and call to them same way. Some of them in them vehicle and them chat about, me not get a girl in my car, and come in and complain too much, chat about him body a squeeze up and him. No, don't do that. Don't do that. If I have a taxi on the road and my driver, I'm gonna ask my driver, please do not park the vehicle that people gonna be uncomfortable. You're inconvenient the person. Come on, man. We have to look into those things, right? I know that somebody's gonna watch this and curse me out, but what can I do? I can't stop her from curse me out, you know. But in the same time, look at the way people has been treated. You get what I'm saying? You can't. Then at the same time now, you're seeing people have to be, you know, begging, please help us around here. May I beg you, help me, because we can't take the squeeze anymore. A lot of times, you know, I see little children get off the buses and they say, "My foot cramp up, man, they pack one whole heap of picnic for me. How much of them sit down for me in a vehicle?" Come on, we know everybody want to get where they're going, but in the same time, it is safer to take. If your vehicle can carry 8, why carry 12? I got off of him. Believe me, I don't know. I wish the taxi operators then would just start looking into things like that and just say, you know what? I understand what these people are going through. I really do understand what they are going through. But anyways, my people, please do not get me for this, alright? Just understand what I am saying. Just understand and be nice. I know some of the taxi men, they will understand what I am saying. But some of them, I wish you chat about, taxi men who have understanding, please start to think about your passengers. They are the one that is keeping you on the road. They are the one that is, loving you. When you do the right thing, they will love you more. Now tell me, say you don't want nobody to love you. Everybody want people to love them, because love is the thing that makes the world go around. A lot of taxi men will want to say, "Me not care who man love me," and them after them behave, you know. And when they can't get one passenger, they turn up, they can't cost the whole day. The whole time they would do their cost, from morning me there so I can't get no passenger. It's because of your behavior. Because of the way you treat your passengers. It's the way you treat your passengers. That's why you can't get your car load. People all point at me, I drive with you then because I don't have no manners. You talk to me, I tell you, come out of my vehicle and like your bedroom. A lot of times I hear people say it. And a lot of times you taxi drivers will stop and ask you come in and them say no. You say when you drive off, then cuss you no like I want to say, listen to me. Me nah drive with a boy then because I have no manners. Him play pure slackness in him vehicle and him cuss people and him do this and that. So sometimes it's your fault. So start to treat your passengers well. Start treating your passengers well. That is all the advice I have. And again, man, try life. That's my topic for today. Try life. The life you save today could be very well your life. All right. So you have a blessed day and peace out. And remember to like, share, and comment. And please, I'm asking you to watch the video to the end so that my watch hours will grow. Thank you so much, and God be with you, my taxi drivers. God be with you, my bike riders. God be with you whether you are on taxi or not. Truck drivers, bus drivers, any kind of driver. Just think about others. Think about yourself. Think about others. That you don't want to be in the seat of a person who is being squeezed from one point to the next point. Their body has been squeezed. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing this out of love. Nothing named hatred. Nothing named hatred. And before I even go, there's a taxi driver right now. I don't know what I do to that young man. I have never said anything about him. And the taxi man, no matter how I ask him, can you take me here? No, I'm not going in your direction. No, I'm not going in your direction. No. And when you look, it's the same direction he ended up in. I am telling you, Mr. So-and-so, I haven't done you anything wrong. And I don't know why you stopped carrying me, but there's a God who sits high and he looks low. And let me tell you something. Someone who not drive car, I don't know if you know. I don't feel, but God, one day, God is gonna let me get back a vehicle so I can drive myself around. So you don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to be lying and all of those things. Not to carry a passenger, right? Not to carry a passenger. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie and make up stories and all of those things, right? So you have yourself a blessed day. And remember, God loves you with an everlasting love. And he asks us to show love to our brothers and sisters. And no matter what anyone do you, don't refrain from taking the person in your car. You don't have to say anything to the person. Take up the person and the person pay the fare and say thank you and get out and gone. You know, there's so much more I would want to say. Let me continue a little bit more. Anyways, I've already ended the video, but I'm gonna go back to say, even on the buses here in Canada, and I wouldn't mind if people would just follow the examples here. If you even on the bus, when you step into the bus and you tap your card, you have your little card, a little card like this, and you would go in and you tap your card right there, and people would just turn to the driver and say good morning, and the driver good morning. Or if you go on the bus in the afternoon, good afternoon, you tap your card again, good afternoon. They said good afternoon. If you go on the evening and you tap your card again, good evening, they said good evening. Whenever we are getting off the buses, we would say thank you. And what they would say, you're welcome. What's wrong with us here in our country? We not call no name anymore. What's wrong with us? We can't say good morning and you answer. Some of them talk like, they go like they're not here. You come off of the vehicle and say thank you, then go on like they're not here. Come on, man. We are Jamaicans, you know. And everywhere in the world, everybody want to be like Jamaicans. Me, I tell you that. Everybody in the world want to be like us. So you know what? We can adapt something from them too, you know. We can adapt something from them. I'm telling you. We can adapt something from them. Just say, when you come in and say good morning, say good morning. They say good afternoon, say good afternoon. Good evening, say good evening. When you get in out the vehicle and the person say thank you so much, say you're welcome. Come on, man. No matter what bad days you have, no matter what bad nights you have and you get up in the early morning and you go out on the street. I mean, no say you don't come out without no prayer. No. If I say, God, thank you for waking me up and carry me safe today throughout the day. If I even that, just wake up with a free conscience, a free mind, and the person come in your vehicle and say, person came in and said, good morning. Just say good morning or good afternoon or good evening. No? And the person said, thank you. Just say you're welcome. What is so wrong in doing that? We can change our attitudes. We can be, look here, man, Jamaica people have love. And I want if you continue. That's all I have to say. Make it continue loving each other. Think about others. Just think about others. Right? So these are my few words, man. These are my few words. I wish that we can change from being so aggressive and rude, you know. A person get into your car and you're playing all sorts of different, it's not all kind of music. It's not everybody in that vehicle want to listen to those music. It's best that you don't play it. Because listen, as me say, a passengers are keeping a car up on road, you know. I mean, notice they no love play for play some music in a car them where pure young people sitting on a play. We don't want to hear them there's something there. It's best that you don't play any, man. Because sometimes I'm in a vehicle and I would hear them and say, how can an old woman or old man music you know play in a car here? I hear them all the time, you know, and sometimes I would just turn my eye a little bit and glance and just shake my head. You know, because what do you want to hear? You want to hear those raw lyrics, those slack lyrics playing in a vehicle that people have to travel in? Sometimes a person might in the good mood just worshiping in the heart, traveling in your vehicle, worshiping God. And by the time you reach at a certain air distance, they turn on some slap music, it just break everything. Come on. We have to go with God, you know. Let me ask you something. You don't know we gotta protect me from out the road this, oh? Oh no, we gotta protect me from when we are out the road this, oh? Right now, I feel, me attack, me get emotional. Oh no, we gotta protect me from. Look into yourself, no man. Look into yourself and see we gotta protect me from. We can't go out every day and listen to dirty slap music. We can't do that. You in a car, why can't you just relax your mind and have something to what is the word? I can't remember the word I want to say. We have to depend on God, you know. We have to trust Him. The things say we are keeping life out there. The fast driving, the fast riding, they don't care about this. They don't care about if it wasn't for God, we don't wake up. We don't wake up to see another day. Yeah. We don't wake up to see another day. So if we get into a taxi, some of us we say maybe we are on a fast and we want to worship God straight on the journey that we are going on. Just a second here. Yes, as I was saying that so many times we get into a vehicle and we are meditating from home, you know. And you're meditating and you feel so good. You may meditate from one area to another area where you may have to connect on another vehicle. You're meditating and by the time you reach to connect to the second vehicle, your meditation is broken, your spirit broken. This is all because of how, you know, what you might ended up going into. You might ended up going into a vehicle where you hear those dirty slap music, where you hear people chatting, people business and all kind of something. Your spirit broke right there. You just have to ask God, say, God, just keep me not to join in this conversation. Keep me not to do, I'm hearing the music but I'm not listening. I'm hearing, but I'm not listening. Help me to just concentrate on you. Just concentrate on you, God. Concentrate on you. Because if anything should have happened, may I beg God say, if the car should turn over, crash or anything happen, may I beg God say, if me dead, my life is right with Him. That's how I want to be concentrating on God. You can't go out there and then because of dirty music. When you, me not say, as some of us, you know, I don't say, it's not you who wrote the songs with those lyrics, but in the same time, and come on, the lyrics them not clean. And if you should die with all them that's sitting upon your mind, what happen? I don't know, yeah, man. I'm just so it's on my mind to talk about, so I'm just talking about it. And like I said, I'm doing it out of love. I'm doing it out of love. Yes, I'm doing it out of love. Love for my fellow men, love for my fellow love for my fellow men and women. Just love, man, just love. Yeah. So my people, let's enjoy life. Let's enjoy life and let's be respectful. And remember again, try life. That is my topic for today. Try life and see how sweet life is. And no matter how it's tough, no matter how it's rough, life is sweet. When you hear of somebody die, don't you cry and worry and say, Lord have mercy, me not go see him again, me not go see her again. Don't you feel that way? So what about if you pass away? I say you people them go cry and sorry and say them not go see you again. You know? So just try life, no man. Try life, my brothers and sisters. Try life, a life, me say, okay? Until when the good God of heaven is ready for me, then that's it. But me no want dead in no accident and isn't there? But whatever way me die, I die anyway. Whatever way I die, I want my soul to find rest in Jesus' loving arms. That's how I want to die, in Jesus' loving arms. And I want to die naturally. No accidents. So me love you, my people. Love you. So just be careful on the road. Be cautious. Think about others like you think about yourself, and just understand a person's situation. If the person said, I'm uncomfortable in your vehicle, try and say something nice. If you can't even fix it right away, just say something nice. Say, I'm sorry that you're uncomfortable, but I'm gonna try to get this thing fixed. Not true. You know, so we'd have a better world. Oh my God, we would have a better world. You see, if you know some taxi man is still like how me attack, you know, me I tell you, say me I recommend everybody to come in your vehicle. You understand? Me I recommend everybody say drive with X man, drive with Y. You understand what I'm saying to you, man? Just love yourself, man, and let's think about peace and love. Right? And let's be our brother's keeper. Put yourself into someone else's seat and you will see what we are talking about. So happy you people have sat down and listened to what I am saying. And if you know me say something wrong, don't come for me. Correct me in the comment. Right? Thank you so much for listening, and you enjoy the rest of your day. And my last thing is to say, try life. Life is sweet. And remember to like, to share, write a comment, subscribe to Faith Movements with Yvette. And remember, in everything that you do, do it with God. Bye for now.